Hi, kids. Can you hear me? Samuel, can you hear me? Samuel, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, very good. I'm sorry I'm late today. My mouse died. I had to get a new mouse. How's everybody? Cyril, can you turn on your video? Sunny, video. David, video. Phoebe, video. Good morning, David. And nobody's talking to me. Good morning, Joy. And nobody's talking to me. Hello, Apple. Can you hear me? Okay, this is so fun. Good morning, Phoebe. Phoebe, can you say good
Bom
morning?
dia, Nancy.
Oh, you're awake. Hello, Lewis. Good. Hello, Cyril.
Good morning, dear Nancy.
Hi. Everybody looks so tired. Who's making all that noise?
Okay.
Must be Cyril. All right, kids. Open your. Let me think. Open your workbook. Do you have a workbook? All right. Cyril, what page are we doing? Do you remember?
Page 17.
Page 17. I think we finished page 17, didn't we?
No.
We didn't finish page 17? Morning, Derek. All right, look at your unit 4, page 17. I'm pretty sure we finished page 17. I don't believe anything Cyril says. All right, at the top of page 17, Cyril, read number 1, please.
They thought extraterrestrials might try to connect us.
Not connect. What's that word?
Contact.
Of course, it's contact. Ryder, are you still in contact with Teacher Nellie?
Yes, I'm still in contact with Teacher Nelly.
Good. Look at number 2. Ryder, read number 2 for me. Scientist.
Scientists say that a comet might come close to Earth in a few years.
And Ryder, why is that a problem? Is that dangerous? What might happen?
The Earth might crash.
I don't think the Earth will crash. The Earth crash means it hits something. You mean it might crash into the Earth. Say that.
It might crash into the Earth.
Are you still eating breakfast? What are you eating?
I'm eating
Pizza,
no,
French fries,
no,
strawberry cake.
no.
Talk.
I'm eating 葱抓饼 for
I knew you
breakfast.
were going to speak Chinese. You don't know how to say it in English, do you?
Yes.
Anybody know how to say that in English? Swapping? I don't know either. You Taiwanese eat strange things. Everybody should eat pizza for breakfast. It's much healthier. All right, look at number 3. Samuel, read number 3, please. After you
We
turn,
thought that the movie about life on other planets might win the prize for best film.
so Samuel, is that movie going to be fiction or nonfiction?
Nonfiction.
Nonfiction means it's a true story.
Fiction.
Why do you think it's fiction?
Mm.
Cyril, stop showing me pictures of pizza. Sarah, Samuel, do you know why it's fiction? Who can tell me why this is fiction? Derek?
Because this is real.
Yeah, and fiction is not real. So is it fiction or nonfiction? You didn't turn on your microphone. Everybody's eating breakfast. You gotta pay attention.
Nonfiction.
All right, this is not nonfiction. This is a fiction story because when they talk about life on other planets, we don't know about any life on other planets. So they're not writing a real story. They're writing fiction. So it's not true. So this is all fiction. They just wrote a story. It's not real. Read number 4, please. Let's see who's awake. Cyril?
There might be more galaxies than we know in the universe.
Good. And we might not be able to see all the galaxies. Okay? So, number 5, who's going to read it? Let's do it fast. Derek's eating too. Cyril, change that pizza picture. I'm not happy. Joy, read number 5.
We thought scientists may see water on Mars.
And I told you this book, when it was written, scientists could only use telescopes to see it, right? All right, kids, if you don't start turning on your video, I'm going to throw you out of the classroom. Rex, Ryan, Ariel, I'm going to kick you out of the classroom. Amy, Fiona, Yong Yong. I'm going to close it. I'm going to start kicking people out. All right, let's read the next one. There might be a planet that doesn't have a moon. That's easy. But number 2, how long will it take to receive a message from extraterrestrials? The answer I want you to write is many years or a long time. So I need somebody to give me the answer for number 2. How long will it take to receive a message from your girlfriend, Kevin? Do you see number 2, Kevin? Okay, good. Sonny, do you see number 2? And Sonny's computer's dead. David, do you see the answer to number 2? Do you have the answer? All right. David, Derek, read it for me, please.
It might take a long time to receive a message from extraterrestrial.
Good. It might take a long time. It might take many years. It might take a week. We don't know. If you have not written it, yes, Kevin,
Is it at the part for number 2?
it is.
Oh,
Mm. Cyril, did you write number 3? Did anybody write number 3? I'll tell you the answer for number 3. In the next few years. So we may next see a comet in the sky in the next few years. We may next see a comet in the sky in the next few years. But really, you could write any answer. We may next see a comet in the sky in 75 years. We may next see a comet in the sky next week. We don't know. Okay?
Lindsay, can you say it again?
Sure. $10. We may next see a comet in the sky in the next few years. Okay. Roger, why are you not turning on your video? If you guys don't turn on your video, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm doing it now. Where's Yong Yong? Let me see it. Oh, people turn on their videos. I can't find Yong Yong now. He disappeared. Where's Ariel? Ariel, I'm going to kill her. Okay. The next one. We may next see a comet in the sky in the next few years. Now, look at number 4. Do plants and animals live on other planets? And I told you before, when you use this, do not write yes or no, because you're going to write might. Phoebe, are you here? Number 23. Phoebe, can you give me the answer to number 4? No? Does anybody know the answer to number 4? Derek, go.
They might live on other planets.
You're right. Small plants and animals might live on other planets. Who knows? So plants and don't write small. Plants and animals might live on other planets. Plants and animals might live on other planets. Yong Yong, you just came back in the classroom. And if you want to know why I'm kicking you out, it's because you're not using your video. Bella, if you want to know why I'm kicking you out, it's because you're not using your video. Peter, same thing. Oh, look who turned on the videos. All right, the next one. How many galaxies are there? And the answer is 3. No, I'm just kidding. How many galaxies are there? Please write this. There might be billions of galaxies. There might be billions of galaxies. Does everybody know the answer? Everybody knows it? All right, somebody give me the answer for number 5. How many galaxies are there? Raise your hand. How many galaxies are there? I just gave you the answer. Number 26. How many galaxies are there?
There are many galaxies.
No. In this sentence, we have to write might be, not are. So
There
you have to
might
write.
be many galaxies.
So say it again. There.
There might be many galaxies.
Well, we know there might be many, but I told you guys to write billions of. Who can give me the answer? How many galaxies are there? Rex, how many galaxies are there?
There are billions of galaxies.
Rex, you need to write there might be.
There might be billions of galaxies.
Can you write it really fast? Samuel, how many galaxies are there?
There might be billions of galaxies.
Good. Cyril, how many galaxies are there?
There might be billions of galaxies.
Joy. Number 4. Do plants and animals live on other planets?
They might live on other planets.
Good. Amy, number 3. When will we next see a comet in the sky? Who has the answer? Derek?
We may next see a comet in the sky in the next few years.
Good. All right, kids, I asked you at the bottom, number 5. It says there might be trees on this planet. And I asked you to write me 3 things about that planet that there might be. Can somebody give me a sentence there might be? I don't want to talk to Derek Sue all day. Cyril, did you write anything?
No.
All right. Derek, give me your answer. Look at that planet. What do you think there might be?
There might be creatures on the planet.
You're right. That look like Ryder, probably. Anybody else? What might there be on that planet? Any answer will be okay. Roger, can you think of anything?
There might be water on that galaxy.
Planet.
Planet. Sorry.
No problem. Can anybody else wake up this morning? Anybody else? Ryder, can you think of anything there might be on that planet?
There might be a sun on this planet.
How can there be a sun on a planet, Ryder? That's going to be really hot. Isn't it? Samuel, turn on your video. You mean there might be a sun around this planet? All right. Kids, this is really not difficult. Joy, can you think of an answer?
There might be Some lives on other planets.
There might be what?
Some lives.
Life? You said life, right? All right, kids, there are a million answers. Thank you, Joy. There might be fish on this planet. There might be bikini girls on this planet. There might be strange students on this planet. There might be dogs on this planet. Anything is okay. There might be trees. There might be fish. There might be air. So, can everybody write three things? Did everybody finish? Okay, do it fast. Turn to page 18 before I start crying. I carefully told you guys to finish writing all of Unit 4, and I can see most kids still didn't do it. All right, can we look at page 18? All right, at the top, everyone, let's read the one at the top. Roger, can you read the first one? Everyone.
Everyone wants to fly to the moon.
Okay, we're reading at the top. See where it says everyone in this class
Everyone
does it.
in this class works hard. We all work hard.
And that's a big lie. And read the next one, Cyril. Someone.
Someone ate my
People.
apple. Ate my apple, but I
She's
don't
not
know.
your apple. She's Rex's apple. I don't know who. Read the next one. I don't think anyone wants to. Who wants to read it for me? Good, Kevin. Good job, Kevin. Phoebe, can you read it?
I don't think anyone wants to live on the moon.
All right. Does anyone want to live on the moon? Read the last one. No one. Rex, can you read the no one sentence? Good. Joy, can you read the no one sentence? I don't know how we can do page 18.
Was late to school yesterday. Everyone was on time.
Fine. Look at the next one. Use anyone in negative sentences and questions. Everybody knows this. We've learned it before. So if the sentence is negative, we will use anyone. If it's a question, we use anyone. Not difficult. I don't think anyone wants to live on the moon because it says I don't think, we use anyone. So at the bottom, each kid in my class wants to fly to the moon. So where it says each kid in my class wants to fly to the moon, we can underline each kid in my class. Derek, read it again. Change it the indefinite pronoun. Change to the indefinite pronoun.
Everyone wants to fly to the moon.
Good. That's really, the book underlines each kid in my class. But actually the book is a little wrong. The book shouldn't underline each kid in my class. They should underline each kid. Because actually the answer is everyone in my class wants to fly to the moon. Really, it's not everyone wants to fly to the moon. Maybe in the other class, some kids don't want to fly to the moon. So Derek, do you see the problem? So really, it shouldn't be everyone wants to fly to the moon. It should be everyone in my class wants to fly to the moon. Okay? Number 2, did you talk to any of the restaurants who visited school? So who can do it? I'm sure you've already written number 2. Cyril, very good.
Did you talk to anyone?
Cyril, just like I told Derek, that's a little wrong. The book shouldn't underline all of this. The question is not, did you talk to anyone? Did you talk to anyone who visited school? Got it? So, Cyril, read it again.
Did you talk to anyone who visited school?
Number 3. My phone is ringing. Another person is trying to call me. Read all of it. Who's ready? Raise your hand. Number 3. Samuel.
My phone is ringing.
Ringing.
My phone is ringing. Someone is trying to call me.
Probably a pretty girl. Number 4. Nobody who lives here is home. So who can give it to me? Nobody who lives here is home. Ryan?
No one who lives here is home.
Yes, but I want you to write it with the indefinite pronoun. So how do you change it? Just say no one is home. I can't hear you. Try it again.
No one is home.
Good. No one is home. We're going to have to practice this again because I think you guys were not paying attention. Number 1. Roger, give me the answer for number 1. Each kid, that one.
Everyone in my class wants to fly to the moon.
You were listening. Good job. Amy, can you do number 2? Amy, can you do number 2? I cannot hear you. Amy, we can't hear you. Who's here? Austin, can we hear? Ryan, 8, can you hear me? Ryan, number 8, can you do number 2?
Someone.
Read the whole sentence again. Did.
Someone from another planet might try to communicate with us.
We're not doing that one. We're doing the one at the top. Did you talk to?
Did you talk to anyone who visited school?
Say it again. Visited.
Visited.
Good. Kevin, can you do number 3?
My phone is ringing. Someone is trying to call me.
Probably a pretty girl. Who can do number 4? Phoebe, 23, can you do number 4?
No one is home.
No one is home. Let's move down. Outer space is really interesting. Kids, we just have to read this. It's really not difficult. If you just pay attention, it'll be really easy, okay? Do you see who's this kid on the bottom with the Chinese name? Who is that? Does anybody know who this is? We can't see his face. Who is that? Right.
Rubio.
That's Rubio.
Rubio.
Rubio, I'm going to kick you out of the class. If you keep hiding, I'm kicking you out of the class and I'm not going to let you come back in. Every time you do that, we do it. We can't see you and we don't, it's not fun. Samuel, let's read number 1. Outer space.
Outer space is really interesting. Everyone is interested in space, aren't they?
Of course. Number 2. Peter, can you do number 2? Page 18. Bella, can you read number 2? Page 18. No one, someone. Sunny, can you read number 2?
One from another planet might try to communicate with us. Don't be surprised if you hear someday.
About it someday. Of course, it says don't be surprised, but I think everybody will be super surprised, right? We'll all go crazy. Number three. So you know the answer for number two is someone from another planet, and number one is everyone is interested in space. Number three. Who wants to raise their hands? Cyril, thank you.
Most people don't believe there's life on other planets. Does anyone think extraterrestrials are out there?
Of course they are. Look at Rubio. There must be extraterrestrials out there. Number four, I want to believe in bikini girls. Who can read number four? I'm waiting for you monkeys to raise your hand. I'm not going to push you today. It's Monday. Who wants to read number four? Handsome Ryan, go.
I want to believe in extraterrestrial, but really there's no one out there.
There's no one out there. Maybe that's true. We don't know. Who's ready for number five? I'll be so happy if somebody raises their hand. Number five. Kevin, try it.
We were all invited to see the stars with a scientist. I'd like someone in the group is go.
Someone is not an answer.
Oh, and we were all invited to see the stars with a scientist. I'd like no one in the group to go.
Are you sure no one in the group is the right answer?
Huh?
You wrote someone and no one. Is that right?
Huh?
Does your book say someone? It doesn't say that, right?
Everyone.
So read it again. I'd like.
I'd like everyone in the group to go.
Okay, good. I'm glad you can read that. This is so fun. Number six. Who's going to read number six? Okay, who's at the very top? Number 26.
Someone is coming to speak to our class. I think it might be an
Astronomer.
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 Derek, what do we call a person who studies space? I cannot really hear you guys. Cyril, what can you call a person who studies space?
We can call a person who studies space astronomer.
It's important you guys learn the word astronomer. It is similar to other words like astrologer. Astrologer studies, like if your sign is like if you were born in July and August. It's not really a science. Astronomer is a scientist who studies space. Roger, what do we call a scientist who studies space?
We call them astronomer.
Astronomer. All right, let's turn the next page. I'm sure you guys haven't written the next page, so let's write it together. Can everybody see the next page? Say, I can see it. Where it says not. All right, just listen and everybody write it. Not everyone says that there is life on other planets. Are you writing, Lewis? Later, I'll ask you to read it to me, okay? Not everyone says that there is life on other planets. Do you think anyone is out there that's as smart as Lindsay? Do you think anyone is out there that's as smart as Lindsay? Some people say there's no one out there at all. Others definitely say that there's life on other planets. Do you know anyone who says they have seen an extraterrestrial? I want to say that someone is out there, but I might not really believe someone who said they saw an extraterrestrial. Did everybody write it? Kevin, did you write everything? Ryder, did you write everything? All right. Cyril, read the first sentence. Not.
Not everyone says that there is life on other planets.
Joy, read the next sentence. Do you think?
Do you think anyone is out there that's as smart as humans?
Good. Roger, read the next one. Some people.
Some people says there's no one out there at all.
Kevin. Others. Ryder. Others.
Others definitely say that there's life on other planets.
Good. Okay, keep going.
Do you know anyone who says that they have seen an extraterrestrial?
Good.
I want to
Let
say
me
that
stop. David, read the next one. I want to say.
I want to say that someone is out there, but I might not really believe someone who said they saw an extraterrestrial.
The last sentence is a little difficult, but I might not really believe. If you want to say someone or anyone, both answers are okay in that sentence. I might not believe someone. I might not believe anyone. Both answers are okay for the last one. All right, at the bottom. All the kids in my class went to the science center. Everyone went to the science center. Really, it should be everyone in my class went to the science center. The book says everyone went to the science center, but that's a little strange because not everyone in the world went to the science center. So don't use too much. The next one. The teacher asked if any of the students knew all the planets. So we're going to replace any of the students. We're going to replace any of the students. So the teacher asked if. Who could answer the question? Derek Sue, do you think you know number 2?
The teacher asked if anyone in the class knew all the planets.
Good. You could say if anyone knew all the planets. You cannot say anyone of the students. Okay? I'm going to stop there. Our time is almost up. We're at 33. Kids, I need you to write 3, 4, and 5 tomorrow, and we'll talk about it in class, okay? So see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, teacher.
Goodbye, dear ladies